I probably wouldn't have that thing on the table.
A thing of coffee?
With the logos?
The logo's going the other. It's going the other way, isn't it? Hey folks, did you see that logo?
But also,
that's a terrible idea. Get some fucking tape.
Oh shit.
Thankfully, we don't have to answer to the FCC.
No, we don't. But that we can't have.
What's the logo?
Yeah, well, yeah.
We can't.
Yeah, it's just a company logo.
You can't. Yeah, can't.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's different if it's like
answering your fucking question.
Who's zooming in on that shit anyway? I mean, could you
look? It's different if it's like a Coke or something.
It doesn't matter. No, it's
like
not,
that.
It's not different.
Not that big
because
of a deal.
It's not different.
It's not zooming in.
You know what I mean?
Well, it all depends though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't understand what the policies are.
Yeah.
No, it does. It's.
Well, I'm not talking about your. Obviously, your company logo is one thing.
Who's been drinking?
But I'm talking about like this. You holding this up like that.
Yeah, no, Bang. Bang's fucking good. Like Bang's.
We're not supposed to talk.
Never mind, Shane. Let's move on.
That's what I mean. Shane's in a fucking mood tonight. Jesus, just no one can do no right by him. Jesus. Who hurt you, man? What happened? Oh, I know what happened.
Show us on the podcast where they touched you.
Now we know what's going on with Shane. Sorry, but yeah.
Anal leakage.
What is it?
The breakup. I get it, dude. It's never easy to. He was a good man.
Yeah, I was sad when the Beatles broke up. Is what it was. Back in the 70s before I was born.
Yeah, you treated him right.
Is that what the pet name was you gave him? The Beatles?
Oh, I get it. These guys think they're funny.
Oh, it's going to be a fun episode.
Rarely, but I have my moments.
No. I mean, you had one. We have 7 episodes.
Was it Wisconsin? Wisconsin had that fucking...
so we want to talk about the guy that's not a fan of parades?
Oh, yeah, that fucking dude, the rap sheet on this fucking guy is insane.
And corporate media is strangely silent on the matter.
Why?
For the most part, yeah. It seems like there hasn't been much coverage on it. Yeah, because that doesn't fit their narrative.
It doesn't fit, exactly. It doesn't fit the narrative.
It's a big fucking story. Why?
Because it doesn't fit
I get that,
narrative.
but at the same time, you got to talk about something that everybody's fucking talking about.
Right.
It's the same thing they did with, like, Epstein and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly it on that one. No one knows who that guy is.
And whatever that chick's name was.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah. The one who's
you know what? That is actually
the one who's on trial that the corporate media is also not talking a lot about.
On trial at the same time as Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Bigger implications. Fucking large pedophile sex ring.
Who stands to lose here? That's probably the case. It's a lot of people, like big media, like rich people, don't want people to see this.
Yeah. Well, it's because so many of them are implicated, probably.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, didn't Clinton read on the fucking jet 37 times?
And the longer time goes, the more connections Clinton seems to have to the guy.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people. Bill Gates apparently was...
Dude,
apparently Epstein helped him get girls because
I watched
girls himself.
I could see Bill Gates struggling in the lady department.
Yeah,
I watched a video on this guy that was like a language, expert or body language expert. I don't know if it really. He could have been full of shit, just saying stuff. But it was pretty fucking telling when he was like, he's got me like completely dodging the questions.
Yeah, that interview where they asked Bill Gates directly about it. I saw that.
Completely dodging
and
everything.
You know what? You don't even need to be a body language expert to tell he is very uncomfortable in that.
But what happens if all these people... Anyway, honestly, what happens when all these people are implicated? Nothing.
No, of course
nothing's going to fucking happen.
Nothing's going to happen. Yeah,
that's the whole point of it. Like,
no, if this happened
all these people did some really fucked up shit.
It's because we live in a corrupt and broken system.
If this happened at a commune in like Texas, let's say,
they would burn the place down.
In the 90s,
it was just gas. It was a gas grenade that did it. Yeah, it was flammable gas that went in there and fucking burned everyone alive.
Well, that's how they make tear gas grenades. They make them as flammable as possible.
Ridiculous.
What's up with your fucking animals?
I don't know what's going on tonight. The ghosts are out or something because all the animals are freaking the fuck out in the house.
Is it like a full moon or something?
I don't think so. Actually, you know what? It might very well be. The moon's in retrograde and Mars is fucking, burning oils. I don't know what the fuck. There's all this hippie shit. I'm getting so tired of that being an excuse for shitty behavior, too.
Astrology's bullshit.
But you're into hippies. You're fucking weird fuck.
That's what's so funny about it. It's like I find hippie women extremely attractive,
Yeah, I'm not into the hair.
But I want them to, I want to be gun-toting, farming, redneck chicks, but the hippie lifestyle, too. So that's my flavor.
I don't know what.
They love it,
Everyone's got their own taste.
Shit, dude.
I can't help it. It's just my flavor.
That's actually not that weird.
I'm into stinky chicks that fucking don't bathe.
Well, yeah.
That's weird.
Hey, Ted Bundy liked dead chicks. And you'd be surprised. There's a lot more people out there that actually are into that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there's a lot more dead chicks. I'd be like, yeah,
there's a lot of dead chicks, yeah.
I mean, shit, you
That
got
helps these days.
fucking pick of the litter on that one.
Yeah. Some of the hottest women ever existed have died.
I don't think they look as good now.
Probably not. It's definitely way past their heyday, but,
Yeah.
There's some products on the market that might spruce them up a little bit.
That's a very good point. Very nice take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dead people aren't attractive anymore.
Again, that depends on your perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say that.
I have my phone. Fuck. I'm doing the show without my phone now.
Oh, where's your phone?
That's how unfocused I am tonight. I am so fucking distracted because of this stupid thumb, and I'm getting pissed. Shane, I'm getting more and more angry. I'm tired of looking at your fucking face.
You know what my favorite part about this, about you changing the camera angle and everything?
What's that?
Is how the fucking camera seems to add 80 pounds to you.
It's terrible. It really is. Like,
You're also the only guy that I know that can watch a porn and then come when the fucking delivery guy gets there. Because you're really into food, you fat fuck.
Or when the delivery guy gets here to my house?
No, when the delivery guy shows up in the porn. Hey, I'm here to give you your pizza. You're like, oh, fuck. Well, yeah. I get that, and now you've transferred it over to every time I order Uber Eats, I see if I can come before they can get here.
That's a fun game. It really is.
You're like, I didn't come fast, so you guys obviously got here pretty quick.
Can you come back a little in just like 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Try that again.
Yeah, this time, knock harder.
But it is also funny how much you're sweating right now.
I am. It's like I said, there's a lot of pain going on, but I'm trying to work through it. So
yeah, well, it is what it is, dude. Yeah. We've all hurt ourselves. We've all. I mean, I
do it like every day. I
got to do the whole.
Well, dude, you remember the last time I did the same shit? I was over at your house. It was the night Dylan died.
Oh yeah.
I remember. Dylan died. I had that shit go on. Fucking, so my best friend just killed himself.
Yeah. It was a bad night, really bad.
Some drunk dude that was just in socks and boxers tried fighting me.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I threw him off a truck, and I had him in a headlock and threw him out of the truck with me on top of him and landed on him. And then the cops came. Somebody threw a bottle at the cops while we were there.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Then I go over.
That could have been anybody.
Then I go over to Kevin's house at like 3 a.m. because he's still up partying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I gotta come over, and I slammed my fucking my thumb in the door of my truck.
Yeah, that was like right when you got to my house.
Yeah,
right?
the second I got there. So I'm like, oh, this has been a great night.
Yeah.
Like, Kevin gave me one of those fucking beers.
Yeah, so I just went in there. Well, I think you also had some whiskey in there.
Oh, we might have, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll take some whiskey. I like whiskey. I mean, I don't really drink anymore, but...
I'm not much of a drinker anymore either.
Yeah, I do like whiskey.
Drinking's dumb. It's really, I don't see the point of it.
Well, it's to suppress your feelings, Tim.
It's also why I've gained, 30 pounds in the last, year.
It's a weird, vicious cycle. Man, look how fat I am. I better drink this feeling away.
It is a vicious
cycle. And now I'm fatter.
It's like, what's happening to me? Tetsuo!
It is kind of funny how you get into those vicious cycles, because I realized, dude, I need to fucking stop gaining any weight at all. Silence of the lambs.
Is she eating the wall?
I don't know what the fuck she's doing, dude. How much peanut butter did you smear all over this?
I'm out. Okay.
Oh my bad.
I didn't get a chance to go to the store.
Sorry, dude. I didn't know it was a sore subject.
It's been a rough night.
Yeah, I
think this is it right here. Reporter.
Yeah, she was hit.
I think that's the one.
Video.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Take me home. That country road.
Oh, Shane, you got it. Shane got it, guys and gals.
Oh, almost heaven.
Going viral over social media this morning.
Yeah, a TV reporter in West Virginia had a scare.
She had a scare on live television.
This shit is fucking crazy.
Freeze thaw, we see this. Water main breaks.
Oh!
Coming through. Whoops.
I got hit by a car, but I'm okay. I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay.
Okay, that's great. Let's hope she's all right.
I'm okay. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah,
she's fucking bleeding.
Getting hit by a car.
Broken leg.
Live TV.
Hips out. That's live TV for you.
She even goes. She goes. Is your car okay?
Is your car okay?
Yeah.
That's called adrenaline right there. She is. It's like show must go on.
She's like, ma'am, you are so sweet.
This chick's a party.
She peed her pants a little bit. She just, all right, back to you, Tim.
Wow. Tori Yurgi, now world famous now. Everyone's talking about this footage, keeping her.
All right, that's good. We don't need to hear the rest
God.
of it. Dude, it's just fucking wild that, like, on live TV, all she's thinking. There's been some of the best shit, though, on live TV. Remember the reporter that's, like, standing out in the middle of the hurricane and gets hit with a stop sign? Like, face.
No, I watched the
Flat
one.
fucking stop sign straight to the face.
The one gal says, I quit this bitch. Did that on live TV, quit her job right then and there, or the one that blew her brains out, dude.
Dude, there's other ones like Bud Dwyer. That one was crazy.
That's crazy.
Fucked up. And he was innocent of those charges.
Yeah, that's even more. It turned out he was innocent.
Yeah.
They found him innocent like 12 years later. So maybe he was innocent, maybe he wasn't, because it could have also been a political move at that time to, because.
Google it. We're not going to pull it up. You guys can look that for shit on your own.
Yeah,
we're not
but
doing that.
I mean, he's the whole basis for the Hey Man Nice Shot.
Are you going to let her out before we open that up? Is she bothering you? No. Now she's being a bitch about it. Toki, fucking figure it out, dude.
Where are you going?
Getting my drink that she knocked over.
Well.
Oh.
That's what she's doing. She's licking up the fucking drink.
I
was wondering what the hell she was doing over there. Delicious.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry.
You're falling off the rails.
That's what the animals do in this house. And I'm not locking them up. I'm not going to do it. I ain't doing it.
Yes. Free range, whatever it is here.
Oh, she's all, let me have some more of that, please. That's good. She likes the cocaine.
What?
Coca-Cola.
How'd you like it?
You're like...
What now?
I have no idea what you're... What?
I said cocaine, and you perked right up, didn't you, Shane?
That's weird. I've never tried cocaine.
Really?
Never tried it in my life.
So,
it's good stuff.
You hear Whoopi Goldberg had a nice hot take on the Holocaust?
Oh, yeah, then it wasn't about race.
And it wasn't about race, and now everybody's going after her.
Yeah, Hitler going, the Jews were an inferior race.
Yeah.
Wasn't about race.
It has nothing to do with race at all.
How many different hosts have said something like white? Again, I hate to make it about color, but how many white hosts have said something similar and lost their jobs and their careers completely?
Oh, Megyn Kelly just mentioned. Oh, I remember she said something about some white girl dressing like Diana Ross or something for Halloween.
Yeah, but
she got fired or something.
Well, the thing that got her fired was the Santa Claus take.
I thought it was the
Santa Claus
the Halloween
white
Diana Ross.
Santa Claus was always white or some shit like that.
Oh.
Or there's another host that said something about a gal looking like a member of the Planet of the Apes. She didn't know the person was black.
Yeah. That was Roseanne Barr.
The Roseanne, yeah.
Roseanne Barr.
I thought the bitch was white.
If you put a side-by-side photo, and I don't suggest you do,
she ain't wrong.
It's uncanny.
Well, there's also another one of the hosts that looks like one of the characters from Time Machine. You know, the Mokiloke or the Morlocks.
The Morlocks.
The Morlocks.
Yeah, I haven't seen Time Machine.
This guy looks like. Well, both of them are pretty good.
Kind of blind, long, white hair.
Well, the beastie looking ones, not the blonde like the beast, big muscular ones with a stretched out face that look fucking hideous, man.
I actually agree. I agree with Jocko Willink's assessment on it that cops need more training, and they not only do they need more training, but they need frequent training.
Now you're gonna have to go into backstory on who Jocko Willink is to this dipshit.
No, I know Jocko Willink.
A lot of people know who Jocko Willink is.
Wow, I'm shocked actually.
Yeah.
You don't even know who our fucking president is.
Jocko Willink's.
Yeah, dude, he's right. That Jocko Willink. Actually, I think if Jocko Willink was president,
crazy pills over here. What are you asking that question?
Actually, if Jocko Willink was president, we'd probably be actually doing okay.
Jocko Willink's got the name of like a Jim Henson character.
He really does. He's awesome, dude. I love that guy.
You know, it's a weird name, Jocko. Is that his real name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's
a stage name.
It might be. It could have been.
It's like his Navy SEAL nickname.
I was going to say it could have been a Navy SEAL nickname.
Yeah.
Do they do that a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I don't know that.
They're like call signs and stuff.
You know, Shoresy and stuff like that.
I've seen enough movies to know that, Tim.
Yeah. I haven't. I don't watch movies.
But dude, he's like Jocko Willink's just a total badass, man. Like that guy, he posts on the internet like when he wakes up in the morning and he's going to the gym at like 4.
No. He posts when he's like done with it at 4:30.
Oh, like done with it at 4:30 in the morning. That's what
because when he posts that, there's sweat all over the fucking floor in front of him. And it says 4:30 a.m. on his watch.
Yeah.
And he's already done with his workout.
He's already done with his
first
morning
workout
workout
for the morning.
Yeah.
And he does many more.
Dude's
Good
a beast.
for him, yeah.
He's a beast.
To have that tenacity, that'd be great.
Well,
it's inspiring,
He
man.
was a
I
Navy
mean,
SEAL.
you know.
Usually that's kind of the type
It's
of...
in their blood.
Yeah.
It's ingrained in them. I get it.
But it's those kind of guys that make you look at shit and it's like, man, I'm a lazy fuck.
We could do better for sure.
Oh, yeah.
As a society, especially when it comes to police forces, I believe we could do better. I wouldn't want to be put in that situation ever because I don't know how I would respond to it when it comes to
I already know. I actually know how you'd
That's
respond.
probably why. Yeah.
That's how you'd respond.
That's almost identical to what I would
I think
do.
that's 100% what
Yeah.
you would do.
Yeah.
You'd scream and run away.
Which is why I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's why I
I would
ask
love
them
it
to
if
take
you were
care
a
of it.
cop.
If I was a cop?
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Hey, ma'am. Oh, shit. I mean, sir.
What are your?
What the fuck do I call you?
What's your pronouns again?
Oh, God.
You
that
stole the
pronouns
rainbow.
thing.
Now I'm putting you in jail.
I
can see you fucking do it.
I want that back. I think the rainbow should
What,
belong to everybody.
the 70s where you could beat them up, Tim? Is that what you want?
No, the rainbow. I think it belongs to everybody. I don't think it should belong to any group. It's a pretty symbol. I don't think it should be a symbol. I just like rainbows.
I love it as he digs fucking deeper.
Sorry,
I'm just going to pull this dirt in on his head.
Hey, you know that pronouns thing? They did apparently there was this scientific study done that proved without a shadow of a doubt scientifically that changing your pronouns is fucking stupid.
This just in.
I don't think you needed any.
You didn't, but the fact that they did, it's even funnier.
Yeah. To each their own. Live your life how you want to live. Don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's fun. But you going around forcing people to
Well, that's
to
the thing. I don't
think
give
or
a shit
be
what
the
you
way
want to
you want
call
to
yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't care what you want to call yourself
Dude,
or
when
act. But if you're going to try to force me by law to do that, then I have a problem with it.
When I was a kid, I knew other kids that thought that they were dinosaurs.
Yeah. I knew a kid that thought he was
gives a
from the
shit?
planet Protoss.
Well,
Was that
Nope.
you?
No, there was literally a kid at my junior high that thought he was from the planet Protoss. He called himself Enzo.
Did he wear
and he
like
would say that he was from the planet Protoss, and he was an alien. He had this whole thing that he played along
Would
for
it be
like
funny
years.
if we find out later?
did he wear a trench coat too? Or
No, he was like, I think he was like mentally,
You think?
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You know what? I actually hope that
He was a little off.
I hope that later on we find out that he was captured by the government because he was a fucking alien.
He was actually an alien.
Sees him on a slab on
Like, I'm
CNN
from
or something
Protoss,
like
man. Fucking Enzo. You
Fucking-
guys don't know Enzo? I'm like, yeah, Enzo Ferrari. Isn't
Yeah.
that, like
Protoss? You mean StarCraft?
Yeah.
that was before.
It was
StarCraft.
before StarCraft, yeah. So he was using that word before them. Maybe they stole it from him. I don't know.
I was referencing K-Pax or whatever the hell that movie was.
Oh yeah,
with
K-Pax.
Kevin
The Kevin Spacey one.
Spacey.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
It was a good one. I it
was all right movie.
Interesting at all.
Yeah, I did.
It actually had.
I like both actors. I
Yeah.
like him and the other guy.
It was an interesting idea.
Yeah, I thought it was neat.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey stole your rainbow.
He did. Well, just because he touched boys?
Sure.
And grown men.
So? Now, the boys part's not okay, but grown men to each his own. But if it's
Well, except for the rape part.
that part's not good.
All right.
It's not hurting other people. Wow, we're getting fucking bright and
We
shiny in
always
here,
talk
aren't we?
about. We somehow. I guess I brought up the rape thing, but still, we always talk about.
What are
rape.
you guys doing?
Yeah, I think it's time to move on.
What would you like to move on to?
Well, no, did you hear about the latest thing about Bob Saget? Apparently,
Oh yeah.
apparently it wasn't a heart thing at first. And then
No.
they found out later it was some sort of concussion that
A
he
head injury.
like a head injury where he he decided to go to bed and didn't wake up.
Yeah. So basically, the autopsy said that the concussive force that had hit his head was equivalent to a baseball bat or falling 20 to 30 feet. I
Dude,
read.
so Bob Saget.
On your head.
Well, I also heard it wasn't just one spot. It was like the front, the side, and the back.
Right.
All and like how do you fall and hit yourself that way?
Right.
Like,
So
did
people
he,
are wondering if he got attacked.
Like,
or
did he
something.
slip forward and hit his head on the table and fall back, hit his head on the wall, and then
I don't know.
hit his head on the side of the
Maybe fell
bathtub
down
or something like that?
stairs or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's bizarre.
But people think he might have been attacked before he went to bed or something. I don't know. We don't really know.
I'll just wait till you guys shut the fuck up. Anyway, I was going to say it earlier, but Kind of time passed.
What?
Nothing. It's fine. We'll move on.
Well, it's like Bob Saget was a star of his own.
I just said no, it's not going to work now. So we'll move on. So San Francisco is now asking residents to take in homeless people.
Why?
Oh my God! Really?
Because they don't want to solve the fucking problem.
Yeah, the problem they created.
That's why. Because they're now actually asking for them to actually just bring in homeless people that are. What's going on?
She was chewing on a cable back there. You were right. She's chewing on wires.
Yeah, that's why the dog shouldn't be back here.
I agree.
So, there's a book written by a guy named Michael Schellenberger called San Francisco, and it actually talks about what led up to this, how this was all caused, how the homeless problem got so bad in San Francisco. And it's all caused by the leaders of the city and the people that are running these homeless programs, because they're literally built to perpetuate the homeless problem so these people can keep getting fucking paychecks. It's none of these things that they've done have helped the problem. They've only made it worse. And now they're trying to get residents to take these people in.
Like how? There's like an incentive or something like that? They're saying, well,
no, there's no. The incentive is you get to have people shit on your fucking couch and potentially shit in your living room somewhere. It's like having a fucking human version of a dog.
Well, are they asking or are they forcing? Are they asking these people to take them in?
The city's asking people to bring them in.
But they're not forcing them to take them in.
We'll see.
Maybe not yet.
Yeah. No, that's ridiculous.
How the hell does that work?
It doesn't.
But it's not going to.
But then it's funny. That comes in at that like around the same time Portland just signed into some sort of law stating that people can't camp on the highways anymore.
Yeah, I heard
really?
about that too.
Yeah.
And then I guess
I wonder how well that's going to be executed.
Also find it funny that Portland passing that law, I saw today them trying to clean up one of the homeless camps in the middle of like this forested type area in Vancouver.
Oh, in Vancouver.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, we got to wait for Portland to do it first. And then
that's usually what happens. Though. Oregon and Washington follows because Inslee's a fucking tag along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inslee's terrible.
Well, I heard that the person over there, the mayor is pulled the help of the former mayor to figure out how to solve the problem, and I guess their idea is making 3,000 camp internment camps, basically, or homeless camps.
Jesus.
And the thing is, they have to come willfully. And like, who's going to willfully, as a drug addict or any homeless? I mean, for the people that need it, that's great, but 1,000 homestead houses or whatever site, 1,000 site for homeless people. 3 of them.
I don't know.
In Portland.
I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think it will either.
What is it? Is it Dignity Village or something like that down there that's already been established for like
that's the other thing.
Past couple decades now?
Let's bring up these quaint names.
Yeah, that's awful.
Hope's ending.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, Hope's ending indeed.
Yeah, it's like,
Lost
no.
hope there.
But that's the thing. It's like, toss a quaint name on it, fucking spruce it up a little bit, make it look good on the outside so we don't have to fucking look at it and be like, window dressing is basically what we want.
Yeah, it's the whole out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Just get them off the street and put them somewhere.
Yeah, or just wait the last year and a half of fucking the cities getting bigger. And I'm not talking about like actual cities, I mean the homeless cities that keep getting bigger and more expansive. They're fucking in other people's neighborhoods in their front yards and shit now.
Yeah,
dude, it's gonna end up like Demolition Man, where they have people underground that are like coming up to rob the stores and shit.
Yeah, but those guys were actually organized, and they were doing it because they were hungry.
True,
they weren't fucking drug addicts.
Well, true, but still, we're gonna have some shit like that. Where we're gonna have like homeless,
Dennis Leary.
What's Dennis Leary?
There was rat burgers and shit like that.
Yeah.
No,
there's going to be like a parallel like society of like the homeless, There
already is. Down in Vegas, I was hearing on some podcast that there's an ex-porn chick that now lives in the tunnels in Vegas because they have the not aqueducts, but the for any time the flooding happens in like Vegas and shit, flash flooding, they've got the underground tunnels and shit. There's like 1,000 people that live in those right now.
Holy shit.
And this porn chick now lives down there. She got interviewed by somebody. I don't know who it was, but it was funny because when they were interviewing her, because she went from like hot porn chick to like a mess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like drugs or something?
I don't
probably.
Let's just
being outside homeless
let's
without
assume
a
that she
shower,
didn't have a
new
good
clothes.
childhood.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that. Let's start with that, and then we can move on to other
Let's
parts.
get into the whole dynamic of it. We'll
Yeah,
start with the
so-
childhood and then work
but-
on to the whole porn thing.
But the funny thing is, they're talking to her and like the little. The voiceover stuff that they do in between little scenes.
Yeah,
in
the
those
narrator.
In
narration.
those type of fucking documentary type things.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how like with her rotting teeth and her
jeez.
and her dirt covered face.
Yeah.
Basically saying like she looks like a hag now, but
Yeah.
she used to be pretty hot. I would have fucked her 4 years ago, but not today. I don't remember, but
he did.
it was.
You still got it, lady?
Oh, she's probably pretty popular down
yeah,
there.
that's what I mean.
yeah, sure.
Hey, yeah,
I seen your video.
The girl's got to eat, And that's one way to do it.
it's one way to get protein.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, Bob Saget died at 63 also, I
60
believe.
something, yeah.
That's the magic
Well,
age,
we're
isn't
still
it?
the jury's still out on the Bob Saget death, man. I don't know what's going on with that.
I think you know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the family just wants to let that one lie.
Maybe
Dude,
they do.
no. Did you see what else
know.
came out about that?
No.
They're now trying to stop things from coming out about the fucking death now.
Oh boy.
Why?
Well, no, that's what I mean. I think they're just trying to make it all. This is a private matter.
I mean, it is weird though that the guy they said, well, I mean, his skull was so fucked up that it looked like he fell down 30 feet.
Yeah, that's
an insane injury. Like, what the fuck happened?
Well,
to
he's
him?
gonna go to sleep. He bumped his head.
Yeah.
That's like more than just bumping your head.
I do
man.
that too. Well, I'm kind of sleepy now.
It's like an America's
Dude,
Funniest Home Videos
You're
death
fucking bleeding.
is what he did.
Yeah, he could have made 10,000 with that.
It sounds.
You want to win your share of $10,000? He's like, oh yeah.
Do it. Voiceover for it.
Yeah,
Too. Oh, I'm walking in my house now. Whoa!
Oh shit, a banana peel.
Yeah.
Fucking slips on it, hits his head on something. He's like, better go to sleep. That's how you always treat a
Now
concussion.
my head hurts now.
Oh man, better get some rest. Those are the voices he did. I just remembered it. Oh, I better get some rest.
always had that weird voice when he did his accident.
Oh crap, I fell down.
The Mormons in the audience.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh, Jesus. He will be missed.
I did like him a lot. Like I said, the one of the first times we talked about him when I saw his part in The Aristocrats.
God, I love that one.
That's when I was like, oh shit, because I'd always thought of him as wholesome guy,
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, he was an actual comedian before this. Like,
Well, yeah.
I didn't know that. And that's the thing, though, because that model's gone. That model, the model used to be they would go and try to find comedians at comedy clubs, and then they'd get some sort of holding deal where they'd sell their life story to somebody for a year, and they couldn't go anywhere else while they tried to develop a pilot. And then if that pilot got developed, you'd get a fucking television show out of
Yeah,
it.
but-
That doesn't happen
They-
anymore.
No, it's not like that anymore, yep.
Think of a sitcom today. Are there many? I mean,
There's a ton of them. However, nobody cares.
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't watch
that's
them.
what I'm saying.
You know?
I think the only one I can think of, I can't even think of a recent sitcom that's even drawn my attention.
Not one that I watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been into any sitcom I watch. It's older stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
See, I
Yeah.
can't.
Stuff
That's
that
the
I've-
thing. I can't watch sitcoms. I can't do it.
I like
They're
some
all
of the older
so
ones.
fucking terribly manufactured. You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, it's-
like,
it's
if
the
I
same
disagree.
formula
There's
for-
a couple of them
same
that
formula
are
for
well
all
right,
done.
though, you got to name one.
Seinfeld.
Sein-
Seinfeld was well done.
Yeah.
I think Seinfeld was
That
a
was
good
very
show.
well written for
Yeah.
sure.
But you want
I thought
to
so, too.
know what I like better than Seinfeld? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I agree. I like that
because
better too.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is probably what Seinfeld would have been had they had the freedom to do what they could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same writers,
Oh, I
though,
believe
I
it.
thought, or
Yeah,
same
it's Larry
creators.
David.
Yeah, Larry David.
Yeah.
Larry
Except
David-
for obviously Jerry Seinfeld's not involved. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
but
was
Larry-
more involved in the other show.
Dude,
But
Larry David made so much fucking money off of that.
because Larry David's
Whatever-
hilarious.
He's a funny guy.
Oh,
Whatever
dude, he's
Seinfeld made off of the Seinfeld show, I think Larry David made at least as much.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
wow.
weirdest part about it, though, is the chick that played what is it, Eileen or whatever? What was her name?
Yeah. Why am I drawing a
She's
blank?
got like 3 names.
Yeah.
Louis Dreyfus.
Julie Louis Dreyfus. Yeah.
She was already fucking way rich before that.
And she was huge after that.
No, but do you know, because I think her parents were part of some gigantic company.
Oh, really?
And they
I
had
didn't know that.
She got like $500 million.
Holy shit.
She's just doing it for
worth
fun.
like
huh?
Doing it
worth
for
like-
fun, yeah.
I think because of Seinfeld, she ended up being worth like $900 million.
Yeah.
She was worth more than everybody else
sure.
after it. It
Yeah,
was
they
fucking
all
wild.
made bank on that show.
Yeah.
No, that's a good sitcom. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Formula ones.
Oh, yeah. No,
You know,
and I totally agree with you there.
Yeah.
A lot of them are not any good.
Well, 'cause most of them are terrible.
Formula
I remember
A.
my mom would
Matters.
always
Yeah.
say, "You would love The Big Bang Theory," and then
Fuck
I would
that
see
show.
5 seconds of it and I'd be like, "I wouldn't like this at all."
Fake Hollywood nerds, fuck that
I was
shit.
like, "This is terrible."
Well, the girl next door. I like that chick. She's cute.
Yeah, but I
With
can
the
find.
glasses.
I can look.
What's
Nowadays with technology,
Zoe
you can find-
Deschanel.
Zoe
That's-
Not
Deschanel.
her at all. That
Oh,
she was in
goodness.
a totally different. Actually,
No,
you
that's
know-
the new girl.
The new girl. That's
You know
right.
what
Isn't
show-
that
you
what
know
I
what
said?
sh-
What did I say?
You said girl next
the
door.
girl next door.
I'm sorry.
Well, actually, the
not
movie
sure
The Girl Next Door.
That one was okay.
Alicia
Alicia Cuthbert, yeah.
Goodness
gorgeous.
sakes.
She's fucking way hot.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And especially in that movie, man.
Fucking awesome
And wasn't
movie,
that back
too.
when like Emil Hirsch was actually getting roles and
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah,
He's a
that-
pretty decent actor, too.
I liked
I don't
him.
know
No,
why
I
they
thought-
don't use him
I thought
more.
he was
The
great.
porn director in that one. What was his name? The younger one.
It's been so long.
Well,
since
yeah,
I've
but
seen
he
the
wasn't really he was just the nerdy friend.
No.
what's- yeah, I know
The-
you're talking
no,
about.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
that guy.
about the porn director that was directing Alicia Cuthbert in the movie. And
I
then
don't remember.
he got taken away. He got really jealous.
Oh,
and tried to take
who was
their
that
idea
guy?
of how
The
to-
main, the main
he's
bad guy.
famous as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, my
man, it's
God, I
been so
can't-
long since I've seen that
Well,
movie.
I'm sure everybody's screaming. It's so
Oh, I
and so
know,
and so.
I know.
I know, and they're probably also going.
He was
Man,
just.
if
he
you
was
guys
in-
only had a
he
way
was
to
in the
find
Book of
that.
Boba Fett. He was in Book of Boba Fett as the
I haven't
sheriff.
seen any of it.
Oh, what the fuck's his name?
Tamira Morrison.
No,
No?
The
That's
Book
the
of
guy from-
Boba Fett as the sheriff.
Yeah, he's the sheriff in the Book of Boba Fett.
Fuck
Dude,
if I know, dude.
I watched like the first
Timothy
two episodes and was
Oliphant.
really pissed
oh,
off. Yeah,
Timothy Oliphant. Okay.
Timothy Oliphant, yeah.
Oliphant. Or,
Oliphant, yeah.
That's the guy. He was in that. He was fucking awesome in that movie. I'd love to see
I like
him in
Timothy
that.
Oliphant. He's a good dude. He's a good actor.
He was good.
He's good and Justified. And
Yeah.
Deadwood. Deadwood
Yeah.
was fucking awesome.
Yeah, my dad's talking a lot about Deadwood.
Dude.
This one, 1886 or something like that. This other.
That's a prequel
Christ, man.
to Yellowstone.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And he says he's really into that one.
Yeah.
It's not my
Yellowstone's
style,
good.
but,
I just started watching Yellowstone. It's
Yeah.
fucking good.
I want to see another Band of Brothers type thing.
Oh, dude,
Those
Band
are
of
so
Brothers was
fucking
great.
cool.
See, but
Band
I
of Brothers
didn't
was so
like
good.
the Pacific as much as I liked
I didn't
Band of
either.
Brothers.
I didn't either. I
They
agree.
changed the way they did it
Yeah,
overall.
I agree.
Huh.
I couldn't get into the Pacific like I did Band of Brothers.
The weird thing is I can't get into the Pacific anyway the way I could the Band of Brothers because it wasn't as interesting of the part of the war.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure it was very, very interesting, the fighting the Nazis to me was more interesting because of the fact that there was just so much vast land that they were fighting on.
Yeah.
The Japanese war, we were fighting on atolls.
Yeah,
we were going
islands.
on tiny fucking islands, tiny ones, where you could really put on like maybe 5,000 people.
Right.
And we're putting 10,000 to try to fight this 5,000 that's already there. I mean, it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, all right, I mean, you could just bypass it and fucking go to the next one.
Or do what we should have done is nuked it.
They did that.
Yeah.
That's how they ended that war.
Yeah, that's how you take care of business.
Yeah.
According to Trump, too. It's like, I'd have just nuked him.
No, he said he was going to nuke a fucking hurricane.
Because
That's what he said. He said, we're going to nuke that hurricane. What?
We're gonna nuke it back to the Stone Age.
get him, buddy.
Like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing now.
That's like trying to have a fist fight with the wind.
This is 100% why I actually do believe we live in a simulation.
It's-
We have to.
Do we have to? The past 5 years have been insane, dude.
been a wild ride, hasn't it?
dude.
I mean, look,
It's
crazy. You can look at it and say it just based on what we've been going through, fine. But if you look at like the actual reasons people think that we live in a simulation, they're all solid.
Actually, they kind of are.
The fact that if a simulation could ever be possible,
I think it's
we're
possible.
more likely in a simulation than we are in reality.
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on the fact that they would make
Yeah.
so many simulations.
The probability is more.
The amount of simulations that would be out there would way outweigh the amount of realities out there.
Yeah, the
So because of
probabilities
that,
that we're in a
so
simulation
because
are
of
higher
that,
than we're
you
in
could have.
reality.
Let's say you had 10 trillion fucking simulations, but only 4 realities, and you know. chances are we're not in the fucking reality.
It looks like I picked the wrong week to stop drinking. Holy shit.
What if Putin sees this or hears about this and then decides, oh, so Ukraine is trying to join NATO still? Then I guess we're going to have to push harder.
I thought you meant, well, we're going to have to invade.
No,
like,
not
no. Sorry, Vlad. We've already invaded. That was like 2 weeks ago.
We invade harder.
We invade harder.
They just surround him more like it's a casting couch.
Ukraine Part 2, invade harder.
Ukraine 2, the
He dies.
But no, I mean that it is kind of scary because again, if one of the NATO people gets killed, injured, I mean that technically, I
was asking for trouble.
Yeah. But then you see what Elon Musk said.
Oh God, dude, that was
Elon Musk is great.
Did he challenge Putin to a fight?
Yes,
to a duel.
Single combat.
Single combat. I love Elon
Actually,
Musk.
I hate to say it, but Putin would whoop his fucking.
Yeah, he
ass.
probably would.
fucking
He's a judo
ex-KGB.
guy.
Yeah.
Also, he's really good at judo.
Have you seen how good he is at hockey?
I'm just saying.
I'm not even joking. Have you watched the videos?
No.
They're hilarious.
Oh goodness,
Dude, because he goes and plays hockey. And,
he does.
And it's so funny. The goaltenders kind of just move out of the way.
Well, of course.
They're like, I gotta fucking.
Putin again, player of the game with 7 goals. It's amazing.
Like 700. He just, everyone moves out of his way.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious.
I believe it.
But no, Elon challenged him to single combat, and then he wrote it in Russian. He wrote, "I challenge you, Vladimir Putin," in Russian. He wrote that in Russian, and then he wrote the stakes, and then he wrote Ukraine in Russian, or I don't know if it's Russian or Ukraine, but they're similar. So they might actually have the same letters in those.
God, if only the world actually still would have these sorts of single combat competitions, and it would just end in wars.
You'd have to find a champion for yourself. Though.
Sure.
I'm sure Musk would probably afford a better champion.
Yeah. And then Putin would get his own Ivan Drago.
Bullshit. Do you know what Musk would do? Musk's like, this is where I unveil my mech suit.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, he
shows up looking like Iron Man.
He doesn't even have to show. He just looks like Musk, and all of a sudden, like you're like, he just pulled a tree out of the ground. What the fuck is going on? Where do you learn to do that?
Sounds about right for Musk.
He's like, oh no, I just wanted to demonstrate Neuralink.
Yeah, right.
People wild, they do, right? Fucking pigs come in and start fighting too.
Just fucking sense everything.
Jesus.
It's like I control the elements.
Yeah.
Like
basically,
super pigs run through just caving in Russian soldier skulls.
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, have you noticed like the whole war in Ukraine? I mean, I don't know. I assume that a lot of it's propaganda, but it seems pretty one-sided that what's happening to the Russian advancement. Now it's one-sided on the shelling. The shelling's all being done on the cities and shit like that, but it seems like all the vehicles that are being lost are mostly Russian.
Yeah, well, and that's one thing.
What did the Ukraine have to lose?
They have some vehicles.
They still, they had some.
But you got to remember Russia went in with what 150,000, or they have 150,000.
Yeah,
they started out with a small group, and then now they've got the full 150,000. Ukraine has a total of, I believe it was 200,000 or 250,000 for their entire regular army. And their reserves are like another 150 or 200,000, something like that. So it is. I mean,
well, you got civilians fighting too, don't you?
Yes.
Well, now,
they are conscripting.
They're just like
civilians.
Hey, not even just. There's some of the civilians.
Well,
that are
just joining
fuck
in.
it.
Yeah.
This is what we got to live for.
Yeah, and also the Russians, they're also experiencing problems that could be considered very Russian problems, like mechanical issues, vehicle problems, all sorts of, the lack of maintenance problems,
or the fact that
things like that.
They're trained. That's one of the things that I saw about the air war is that the fact that an average Russian pilot only gets about maybe 50 to 100 hours of flight time during a year. Well, U.S. pilots get a minimum of 200 plus. Yeah. So it's like, you look at it, you're going, oh, maybe that's why they're not flying in. Also, they fight different when they fly compared to what we do. We'll go in and fucking bomb the shit out of everything. Mm-hmm. We've experienced
the American way.
How is it that
if
the
you're
Russians,
brown, god damn it.
So how do the Russians normally fight in the air?
Hand-to-hand combat.
They're just jumping from plane to plane with a knife, trying to take the other pilot out.
Fucking Battlefield.
It's fucking wild. Yeah. They just ditched the jet midair.
I'm sure we can find that.
Just parachute onto the top of the enemy plane. Dude pulls him out.
It's like 6 of them landing on the fucking
canopy.
Come
to think about it, that movie we were talking about, Executive Decision, maybe Steven Seagal didn't die in that. Maybe he was just doing hand-to-hand combat. He's a hand-to-hand combat expert.
That's what I mean. It's like, well, I gotta go take some other people out. Good luck up there.
Hey, he's
so
also...
you guys got this? All right, I'm out.
He's also a dual Russian citizen.
That's true. Holy shit, he learned from
we just figured that one out, guys.
My God.
How they like Tim apples.
It's like a Venn diagram of things coming together. Well, whatever the diagrams are with all the strings.
Oh, God.
What are those called?
What are those called? I forget.
No fucking clue.
Yeah, it's the ones that the conspiracy theorists use. Yeah,
string art? No.
String art,
yeah.
I mean, if we're going to do art like that, I prefer macaroni art.
Yeah.
Macaroni art's one of my favorites.
Rattle things and maracas that they make out of fucking...
I mean, maracas. Dude, which reminds me, on the way here, there's just a dude randomly playing a fucking trombone on the side of the road.
Well, I believe it.
Which seems weird.
It's actually called a string diagram.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You were right.
We were actually close.
Now I'm mad at myself that I got it right.
Well, there you go.
What's that called when it's a string diagram? That's called a string diagram.
Oh,
no, there was a kid that would
makes
dance.
me sad.
He would dance the robot over there by the Chevron all the fucking time.
Yeah, but that's better.
And then we got the epic guitar playing Little Caesars guy. He's been doing that for fucking decades.
I remember that guy. Yeah.
He's still doing it.
Is he really?
He's still out there playing that cardboard cutout of a pizza.
Shit.
I remember when I used to go down to
crazy.
downtown all the time. There was some crazy homeless guy that would just walk around playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I mean, you'd see him constantly all over the place. And he seemed scary.
Oh, no. I had one today that took care of some stuff, and some guy leaning out his window, blabbering. Just blabbering.
Those are my favorite.
And then he climbs out of the fucking window blabbering at me. And I'm like, what
He
the
probably
fuck?
just murdered a family.
And I'm staring at him like, no, don't come over here. Don't come over here. And he's right up to the window. Blah, 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 and starts pointing and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is he saying?
All I see is...
I just stared at him and nod. And he's like, oh, okay. And then walks away. I was like, thank God.
I don't know why, but all I see in my head
There's
is
a lot more
crazy
stuff like
babbling
that
person from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What this guy was
Like
fucking doing.
half of the
And
crazy
he was
cat lady
jacked.
from it.
Dude was fucking ripped. He was like, this
Jesus.
guy could probably break my neck.
Well, that's actually one of my favorite parts of going to fucking Portland. Going to Portland, that's one of my favorite parts. Is because I went to Portland recently to try to find something.
Part of Portland.
That's one of my favorite parts. Is crazy rambling lady. Just crazy rambling lady.
Seems to be a lot more of them out there.
For one, she's a lot less
multiplied by like 10.
But she's a lot less scary than crazy rambling guy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
She's adorable. The other one's like,
Oh my God, she's talking to herself.
Okay, if you compare them, she's adorable. But
that's what I mean compared to this.
But in a vacuum, she is not adorable at all.
You know, you
She's
gotta.
fighting some demons too.
Yeah, it smells like urine.
Last time I went down there, she's just walking down the street yelling at this person she's made up in her head.
Yeah.
And then I can hear her as I come out of the store, 2 blocks away, fuck you! There's no one around her.
Yeah.
No one. As loud as she can. And then I saw Crazy Rambling Guy after that, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get to my car.
She's
Get the
angry.
fuck out of here.
She's arguing with her nemesis, and he's arguing with himself.
No, he's actually gonna pull a knife on you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, that's
She's
the
just
thing
gonna
about
keep
man.
arguing.
Yeah, she's going to argue with the invisible man next to her.
She's like, that's my power. I can nag people.
That aren't even there.
Yeah.